Hey Hannah, so I looked over your lesson plan and here's my feedback. This is amazing. You did a really great job. Your information is accurate. You did a really nice review using Jigsaw. The information that you found to do the direct instruction piece, off of this Rambo website. I don't know where that's from, but really well done. I am thrilled, and the excerpts that you pulled too are very engaging. Yeah, man, this is great. This is great. So, okay, you chose the perfect evidence outcome. Okay, students will be able to identify simple, compound, and complex sentences and prove it by identifying them on their worksheet. And then your summative assessment is color-coded, highlighted sentence homework. The only thing I want you to think about with this lesson plan, right, is really tying this very explicitly to a piece of writing that the kids themselves have produced and using it as revision, so that they can make for stronger sentences, okay? That may be, if you were to situate this lesson plan inside of a larger unit plan, that may be the goal. Just wanted to mention that there, okay? Okay. So, look at you getting class all set up. This is perfect, your hook. Okay, you've allowed the kids to experience before you label. So experience short, choppy sentences, and then experience sentence variety. Like really obviously up front. Okay, same topic, one sounds better than the other. Perfect, okay? So you have them each jigsawed around with their sheets, and you want them to take notes. Make sure with the jigsaw, you've got to be super careful that you are on top of those kids. Like to take the notes, to get this information, and to be accurate about that. And you want to tell them up front, you will be teaching someone else in the class about this information, so make sure that you get it down accurately and ask if you have questions. That way they don't think because if they think, oh, I'm just doing this for myself, I don't care. But that, someone else is going to be depending on me, I should care a little bit more, okay? All right? So then you jigsaw them into their other groups. You're walking around and making sure they're writing it down. Perfect. All right. Now, answer some lingering questions or concerns. Okay, so then you report back to the whole class and you share the reading from them, which is a beautiful piece to share. I mean, that is riveting and the imagery is perfect, and so that's nice because they'll want to listen to you read that, and if you practice reading that so it's very fluid and very smooth and your inflection is very purposeful, then by the time the kids get to breaking it down, they'll be kind of like zoned into it. It'll be wonderful, okay? I love how you're teaching them here to look for clues, right? So you have this information, that you give them up here. You reviewed it basically. You just heard a piece of reading. Now we want to apply the information. First thing we're going to do is read a sentence and look for clues. And that's perfect because that way they can do that on their own, right, as they're reading their own sentence. Well, do you see any clues? What were those clues again? Oh, that's right, commas. Good. You want to be a little careful about this. You say to them, I see a subject, verb, and predicate. When you say, when teacher says, I see a subject, verb, and predicate, there's only one independent clause. So I know sentence one is a complex sentence, okay? Right, sorry. I lost myself a little bit. This whole little stretch right here, okay? Think about that question answer flow that we were talking about in class so that it's not the teacher saying, so, if that's a dependent clause, then the first part of the sentence should be an independent clause. I see a subject, verb, and predicate. There's only one independent clause, so I know sentence one is a complex sentence. Bang, right? You've just applied 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 terms in 2 sentences. It might be too much for the kids. You might be freaking them out a little bit. So back up and walk them through your think aloud in a question answer format, okay? So I see a comma here and I wonder to myself, right? Oh, does this break up an independent dependent clause just like in number 4 with complex compound? Not sure. Let's see. Complex. I remember when I have a sentence, I need to start by finding the subject and the verb. So to find the subject, I ask who or what, blah, blah, blah. Oh, there it is. Then to find the verb, I ask what the subject is doing or being. Oh, look, there it is. Okay, can I do that again in the sentence? Oh, look, I can. Then I need to look around and see it. Is either one of those subjects or verbs have one of those words before it that makes it dependent? So I mean really expand this think aloud for them so that it's a question and answer format that they can then repeat themselves. Okay? So then, right, so you walk them through writing complex, moving along, through all of those sentences down here. Okay? All right. By the time you've moved through 2, 3, maybe 4 sentences, you should begin to release the students a little bit and have them look at it on their own. Even see how you say, look, on the home stretch here, guys, stick with me. These last 2 sentences are super easy. There's something in you, Hannah, that's saying, this is getting a little long. I wonder if the kids are going to hang in there with me. Don't ask them to hang in there with you then. Do sentence 1 and 2 for them and say, work with a partner and do the sentences, whatever, like 3 through 6 in the exact same question answer format. I'm going to walk around and help you. So that you show them how to do it and then you trust them to try it. Release them to try it with a partner. Okay? All right. Then you move on to their independent practice. So by the time you're sending them out for homework, they have practiced the skill on their, like, together with their partners in class. Now they're going to go practice it at home. Okay? Other than that, though, Hannah, honestly, like, this is really, really nicely done. And I love to see here that you go, I need someone to proofread my sentence labels to make sure I didn't mess up. I'm fairly sure I did them right, but I fear I did them wrong. Don't fear, okay? It's not a good word to put into your vocabulary, but knowing that you need to be succinct, knowing that you need to be accurate, those are good things, and I'm glad that you're thinking about them and wanting other people to look at them for you and with you, okay? Other than that, great job.